Hey there, welcome to Start Today. We're stepping into a new season, and it's the perfect time to turn over a new leaf. Whether you're setting a new fitness goal for the fall or starting a workout routine for the first time, there's a place for everybody in our Start Today community. We've got over 500,000 members, and it's never too late to join. Just scan the QR code to subscribe to our newsletter and connect with other folks on a mission to get healthy. On this episode, our Sheinelle Jones takes us inside her training for the New York City Marathon. Plus, Today contributor Allie Love revealing her secrets for boosting confidence. And later, we have some simple workouts, including one you can do right from your couch. This is Start Today. First, let's kick things off with our fitness leader, Stephanie Mansour, and 2 community members.
Okay, so I want you to meet Nancy Stover McCarthy of New Jersey. Fun fact, she just told me her late mom, Dorothy, used to work here as an executive assistant here at the Today Show.
Is that not crazy?
That is so crazy. Thank you guys for this full circle moment.
Well, how beautiful
it's
is
beautiful.
that? I love that. Okay, and by the way, I should tell people at home, I'm going to brag on you. You consistently surpass 10,000 steps every single
Give it up for Nancy. Come on.
Yes. Proud of you. Thank you for joining our little club. So do you have a question for Stephanie?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I've walked a 5K before, but now I want to walk and run a 5K.
Good.
Yes, I'm proud of you. Yes.
Okay.
So how do I prepare my body for the running part?
Yes, so we're going to step it up here, and part of our training plan includes stretch and strength. So I'm going to have you hold onto this chair here for balance, Nancy. So anyone at home that needs a modification, go ahead. We're going to do some forward leg swings. Now, this is loosening up the hip flexors, which get really, really tight when you're walking or running a lot. So I want to make sure that you're incorporating.
Balance to do this.
Yeah, you do. I know.
In heels.
Good job, Sheinelle. I want to make sure that you're really loosening things up, but then for strength, we're going to hold it here in front. Squeeze that quad. Good. Strengthen the quad for 5 seconds and then reach it to the back. Strengthen the glutes and the hamstrings. This is going to help with running, that motion. We need to build the quads. We need to build the glutes, the hamstrings, so that we can move forward faster and with more power. But we also got to stretch things out.
It's a good active stretch.
Very good.
Yes.
This was great.
Feel it.
Well, let's tell everybody about Joe. Joe Marrow. Marrow?
Marrow.
Yes. Joe Marrow of Long Island, New York. I want to make sure I got this right. You lost 130 pounds in 3 years?
All naturally.
Give it up for Joe, guys. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
And is it true that all by walking? You kept it off by walking?
So cardio was very important for my weight loss. Without walking about 9,000 to 10,000 steps a day, I wouldn't have achieved my weight loss goals.
Man, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very
Dude,
much.
That's so
Yes,
great.
thank you.
You got something for Steph?
Yes. So last year, I ran my first 5K at my alma mater's homecoming, FGCU, Florida Gulf Coast University.
Oh, yes, I went to high school in Naples.
Oh,
I know
wow,
FGCU.
that's
Yeah.
wonderful. I'm planning on running my second 5K next month.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestions or tips for me for my next 5K?
Yeah, especially in the heat down in Florida, it is hard to, keep up your stamina. But one thing people forget is to stretch those inner thighs. So what we're going to do is open the feet wider than the shoulders, nice, and then go ahead and bend to one side, keeping the other leg straight. Do you feel that stretch in the inner thigh of the stationary leg?
Yes.
Good. And then we're going to come back through center and over the other side. And Jacob, props to you. This is dynamic stretching. We're stretching in motion here to warm up. And then we're going to hold this stretch here and turn this into a strength move. So again, strengthening the quad, the glute, but still feeling that stretch, coming through center and going to the other side and holding this strength pose for 5 seconds. And then alternating. That's going to help you be more loose and limber so that you can run maybe faster even, break a personal record, and feel better afterwards. Less recovery time when you do the stretching.
If they can do it, you can do it at home too. Thank you, Steph.
Amen.
Yes.
You guys, congrats.
Thank you guys for that.
Yes.
Great job.
Coming up, Sheinelle's giving us an inside look at what it's like to train for the New York City Marathon. Then later, Allie Love sharing tips for bossing up and boosting confidence. We'll be right back. We're back. Over the past couple of months, you may have heard our very own Sheinelle Jones is going to be running the New York City Marathon. Here's a look at her journey so far and the huge strides she's been making in her training.
Running around is a mainstay of my day. At work, at home, and even more with my kids. Running as a sport, though, that's new territory.
I did not like gym class as a kid. I hated the monkey bars. I hated field day, all of that stuff.
But I love a challenge, and this one's a biggie.
And I'm saying, okay, you know what, Sheinelle, you didn't like it because it was hard. So now you need to take your 45-year-old self and do something that is really challenging.
The New York City Marathon, all 26 miles, something I never imagined I'd attempt, even in my wildest dreams.
So when I first started doing this, I just thought I would go outside and practice sometimes. I never really thought about really what it takes to prepare for a marathon.
For help, I enlisted Nike running coach Jess Woods, who's done 18 ultra marathons.
Jess has been a godsend, so she'll send me a schedule for the week. What I've learned is running isn't always just running. Some days you may just run for 30 minutes. Other days you'll run for a longer amount of time. But the goal is to get to 26 miles.
Jess introduced me to the concept of prehab, an assessment to help improve your form and get ahead of any potential injury.
There are no tubes, there are no cords. It's all cameras. And using those cameras and syncing them with the treadmill, they're able to analyze your gait, how you're running, where you're putting your weight, your posture.
And you're graded on your performance.
And I got a C the first time. I don't get C's. I had to lean forward a little more. I had to improve my cadence. Just tweaking a few of those things, running a little bit more forward, got me from a C to a B.
Initially, 5 miles seemed like crazy town. So now, when I'm aiming for 12 on the weekend, 5 doesn't seem so bad. To get those endorphins flowing, Jess and I always start,
Yeah?
Yes.
with a warm-up.
Quick. This is nice that we're at a track today. Yeah. Because we're usually just trying to find a quiet space on the plaza.
Exactly.
Today's goal, speed work, so that my marathon pace stays consistent.
It's going to be faster than your marathon pace now.
Okay.
We want you to get tired.
Okay.
Because then you're going to try and find that marathon pace again.
After.
On tired legs.
Ooh, okay.
All right? Doing it. So it feels hard but not impossible.
Right. Yes.
And 2:03 for that lap.
Seriously, who am I? Like, who am I right now?
Ultimately, it's about a lot more than just running.
A lot of us have things that we've always wanted to do, and life gets in the way. So I am hoping that if I do this, that it will maybe trigger something in you to maybe do something as well, because I think together we can do hard things.
All right, let's do it.
And while I still have 2 more months and many, many miles ahead of me, I'm grateful for how far I've come.
3, 2, woo! Perfect! Nice job! Marathon pace after some hard intervals.
Progress.
Yeah, that's more than a little bit of progress. That was awesome. Nicely done.
Thank you.
And like Sheinelle, finding the right mindset is really important when tackling a big challenge or even in our daily lives. Today, contributor Allie Love has just what we need to feel empowered and confident.
I love this conversation because who hasn't been in a moment where you don't feel your most confident self?
Absolutely.
Right? And we need a few things, a few tools in our toolbox to pull from so we can boost our confidence, whether it's a morning, a night, or a day.
When you say boss up, what do you mean?
Oh, boss up, meaning set the standard, establish the tone, right? So set the standard means like there's no point in following the rules when you can solve real problems for real people by listening and staying curious. And then establish the tone means any room or Zoom you walk in, you can affect people's energy negatively or positively. We all know this. Okay. So you have to own that power.
We agree.
One of the things that comes up first is the way you look. So Riley here, who looks very familiar. Hi, can y'all tell?
Susan.
Savannah Sellers' little sister.
Yes, it's Savannah's sister. Riley's rocking a look that I think is confident. Today I wore my afro. Many of us, when we're trying to be our most confident selves, we have 1 or 2 looks that boost that internal confidence. She has a slick back pony, a red lip, and a cat eye. So keep it simple, keep it fierce, keep it focused, baby. You look great.
You look great.
Wow. Fantastic.
You know, it's funny you say that because sometimes when I feel like I need a like I'll wear my 3-piece as opposed to, a sport coat because I feel like that kind of brings
How
you
you
up.
feel.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Sometimes how you look on the outside will affect how you feel on the inside.
Let's talk about some confidence-boosting content, and we'll get to the music and what people listen to in just a moment. But you maintain this book changed your life?
I love this book, Radical Candor, Kim Scott. I think the read is a necessity. The reason for it, it really informs you how to handle yourself in your professional setting, personally and professionally, and then how to carry that with you throughout the day. Sometimes we feel less confident when we're in a meeting or when we're around our coworkers, and so it's like how to speak up, how to stay focused in those moments and truly be yourself. And I think this book really, gives you the tools for that. So I love it. I've read it a couple times.
What about what we're listening to?
A boss playlist. I mean, why not? We're going to boss up.
It's called the Boss Playlist.
It is
called the Boss Playlist. Is this yours?
Yes, I made this playlist
this is great.
specifically for all of you.
Yeah,
yes, this is all our women empowerment music. You
like
can do
an eye
it
chart.
for your walking in the morning, Al. Hot girl walk, Craig. I know you love a hot girl walk.
I do.
Craig does a
On
hot
the
girl
tread,
walk.
on the Peloton tread. But this is music that really reminds you of who you are,
That's a great
and I
playlist.
love it. Yes.
So
some
you
Janet
put in
Jackson on there,
Boss
too.
playlists on Spotify?
Yes, on Spotify.
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
This is a great playlist.
I remember in the 70s there would be these posters on walls like a cat on a limb, hang in there. But you've got a more modern version of this.
I do. I think what you feed yourself internally is so important. We talk about this all the time. And so these are some of my favorite quotes. If not now, like if not you, when? If not now, when? And I think it's like, it's a reminder that you are important and that you are here and you can do this. Another thing that I always say, work the quirk. This is a little quirky, so don't judge me, folks.
Okay.
It's called, you call it Work the Quirk.
Work the quirk. Work the quirk.
Okay.
Anytime you need a confidence booster, look at photos of yourself, photos of you and your friends. It reminds you of who you are in the public eye. Like, how does the world see you? And so it sounds weird to look at yourself, but go through your photos and look at
I've
yourself.
got a ton of our
Yes.
pictures. And you do too.
Yes.
In fact, I have if you go in my dressing room right now,
Yes.
Al Roker's picture is
There you
above my
go.
door.
I mean, who doesn't
Inspiration.
want
That reminds you of what you don't want to be.
And you know what? I will say this little the quotes
Same.
and stuff like that. I grew up with them all over the house. My mom would put them in the bathroom, so I feel like it was good for her, but it was good for me as a teenager too to see these things when I
You're
left the
feeding
house.
yourself. You're absorbing it. And my last thing, which is really, really important, is when you need a confidence booster, text your friends and have them remind you of who you are. So I've texted my friends Emma Lovewell or Sierra and just say like, I need a moment. Can you just help me? Like I'm like, hey, hype moment, come through for me, sis. And she does. And these are just like they'll send me a text message.
That's a great idea.
Hype moment.
And I have a little surprise for all three of you. Okay. All right. So, Al, you're up first. Now, you're good at reading the teleprompter. I saw you on your live this morning. So, let's go ahead and read. Can you see that? We're going to roll this teleprompter. Al, who is this from, Al?
That's from Jim Gaffigan. It's in this age of anger, ego, and artificial intelligence. You're an unsung hero. Everyone has struggles and heartbreak, but you seem to embrace every moment with authentic kindness. The world needs more Al Rokers. Please don't end up being a serial killer, because that would make me look stupid. I got bad news for you, Jim. But thank you. That's awfully nice. He's such a lovely man.
Not just Al, Craig. Take a look.
Whose text am I reading? Oh, this is my younger brother.
That's beautiful.
Read it. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, man. God broke the mold when he made you. Your understanding and compassion for others is something most don't know. Wow. I love to watch you when you work because your love and passion for your craft is absolutely remarkable. If we were in person, we would raise a glass of bourbon, but here's to you, my friend. Continue to knock it out of the park. Wow.
Does that make you feel good?
Almost made me cry.
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Jeez.
That is so sweet, Alan.
And Sheinelle, of course, for you.
Oh, Dylan.
Oh, that's so sweet. Dear Sheinelle, your laugh brings me so much joy, and your zest for life is infectious. Thank you for knowing me so well. Our friendship is truly special. Oh,
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Yes,
you,
texting
Allie.
your friends and family to remind you of who you are is the biggest confident booster. So I hope some of these tips, again, in your toolkit, you can pull from at various moments in your lives.
And you can be there for others. That's just
That was great.
what a great idea.
Thank you, Allie. Up next, we're going to show you some low-intensity exercises to help your body recover after a workout. Plus, some simple moves you can do while lying down. Just lay down, because we'll be right back after these messages. And welcome back. Like most things, exercise is all about balance. Sometimes it can be tempting to skip rest days, especially when you're making progress and you want that momentum to keep going. Well, Nike Master Trainer Joe Holder recently walked us through some low-intensity workouts to help make the most out of your rest days.
Okay. We're going to talk about active recovery.
Okay.
I'm training for a marathon right now. Also
amazing.
Just like Sheinelle.
I know.
Yeah. There's a trick here. In active recovery, we often use lower intensity workouts to help us feel better.
Yeah.
But you can also use this in daily life.
Okay.
Low intensity workouts, 3 times a week, 20 minutes. Both increase energy and reduce fatigue, people say.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to start with jump rope.
Okay.
And this is what we're going to do. Show you some different ones. Let's jump rope.
All right. When's the last time we
Let's
jumped
get
rope?
it.
Jump rope, Sheinelle?
Yeah, let's go.
Like when I was in 5th
There we
grade.
go. So this,
look at that.
This is an easy
where's my
one
battery
to
pack?
use. Nice and simple,
Look
so
at
I'll
you.
do it instead. So you would jump rope, and you would put it down.
And how
then
long will
give
you
me
do
a
that for?
body weight exercise. So you go 1 minute jump rope,
So play like I did that.
1 minute
All right,
body
fine.
weight. Yep. And it's nice and easy. You do that for 10 rounds. Low intensity.
You seem to be doing that
so
very
I should
rapidly.
be able to talk for it.
Yes.
No, but I could talk. My heart rate is good.
Well, yeah, that's because of you.
Good.
Another one we got is foam roll. Dell,
Okay.
come with me.
All right.
So we're going to sit here. Easy way.
Okay.
So again, remember, a lot of people just sit here, complain of sore muscles or fatigue.
Right.
That's why they don't improve their health.
Okay.
But this is a super simple one to be able to do that.
Siri's interested in what you're
Siri's
saying.
interested.
Yes.
So we roll there.
Okay.
Nice and quick. Maybe get the hamstring. Good.
You make it look so easy. Your limbs are so much longer than mine.
When you stand up, this is what we got. So after you do that, then
Yes.
you just give me a nice dynamic exercise. So hug the knee to the
Okay.
chest. So we go one muscle group on the foam roll 1 minute.
So this
Joe,
is
is there a
stretching?
way to modify that if you've got like knee problems?
Yeah, this one, yeah, nice and easy. All you have to do, maybe just move across the body. We're just working ranges of motion. So Al, I got
this
something
feels
for you.
good.
It feels good?
Yeah.
One team,
I
one
like that
dream.
there.
I got something
One
for
team,
you.
one
All right,
dream.
okay.
We call this weighted aerobics.
Okay.
So nice and easy. You could just find some weight. You can maybe give me a curl, right?
let's
You
go.
give me a lateral raise.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on. Give me that
Long
curl.
limbs.
There we go.
He's
Lateral
got a
raise.
wingspan.
Yeah.
Maybe the push press.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
And then we
okay.
just cycle through
going.
exercises. Yep. For about 45 seconds. Take 15 seconds off. Repeat that 10 or so rounds.
And even if you can't do heavier weight, like canned goods, things like that?
Exactly. Because remember what we said, low intensity.
Low intensity.
And guess what improved energy better, low intensity than actually medium?
Really?
So, yes.
All right.
Active recovery.
So if you do that real quick, bing,
Boom,
bing,
boom,
boom,
boom.
you're
That's
good
all
to
you
go.
need.
So my
fantastic.
takeaway, one team, one dream.
One team, one dream.
Just ahead, we've got 2 more workouts for you, including exercises. I love this. You can do from your couch. We'll be right back. We're back with more Start Today workouts. First up, Peloton instructor Tuan Oain stopping by the 3rd hour to share some simple ways to tone arms and core.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And tell me what it means. First of all, that's next level.
That's
But for all of you guys to be highlighted in a group of women who are changing how we think about fitness. It's not just leg warmers and doing grapevines. You know, nothing wrong with that. But you guys are so forward thinking.
Well, it's incredible to be here. Last time I was here, I was celebrating the launch of my book, Speak, and now to be one of 6 incredible women featured as the forces of fitness for women's health. It feels pretty surreal. I was picked on and teased for the way that I looked as a kid, and this shoot was for younger Tuan to be celebrated in my body for my flaws and all. It is for every single person who has never felt comfortable in their own skin.
I love
really
that.
incredible.
Love
Well
it.
said.
I know.
All right, so you're going to show us by jumping right into this workout. We've got some Today fans, NBC staffers. So let's just get to it.
All right, so this is a quick 10-minute workout that you can do at your home for arms and core. All you need is music and some dumbbells. We're going to start with grab your weight. We're going to start with our arms, and then we'll finish this workout on the floor. We're going to go into some bicep curls to hammer curls. So in a bicep curl, your palms are facing up towards your shoulder, and then you're going to come back up and flip your grip so that your palms rotate and face inward on the way in. So this is a really great way to maximize on time, targeting both heads of your biceps. You're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
And in a suit. I'm wildly impressed. Yeah.
Does it matter how heavy they are?
So I would recommend anything from about 5 to 20 pounds. We're working with a little lighter dumbbells today. I don't want to break too much of the sweat in our beautiful attire, but I'd recommend about 10 to 12 of the bicep to hammer curl. From there, we're going to go into an overhead extension. This is going to target the back. Now you feel it. This is going to target the back of your arms. So make sure to keep your elbows rotated in, almost framing your hairline. Wonderful. And
Tuan, how far do you go back when you do this? I'll try this at home sometimes and try to figure out, like, what's the right point?
You're killing it. I would say you want to keep your hips tucked. So once you start to notice that your hips are flaring, maybe you're going back a little bit too far.
I should start working out of my dress
I know,
shirt. This is a good strategy.
Right? You start to feel it quickly, right? Even the light dumbbells will attack you too.
Yeah.
So same thing here, about 10 to 12.
before you move on to our final arm movement, which is an L raise. So this is going to target your shoulders, specifically the front and sides of your shoulders at the same exact time. Core stay strong, hips stay tucked.
You know what? Right? It's one of those things where we have no excuse because you can do this at home.
You can do it at home. You can do it at the airport. You can do it while you're waiting for your laundry to dry. I say create a playlist, 3 to 4 songs, and again, you can bang this out really quickly in a matter of 10 minutes. So we're gonna put our dumbbells down. So those first 3 movements, 10 to 12 reps 3 times through. Okay. We're gonna finish out with some core. Now, advanced version, you can hold on to a dumbbell. Feet are planted on the ground. We're going into a Russian twist. We're gonna twist from right to left. So from side to side. Now, if you're like my guy Peter, who is on his Peloton just about every single day, this is easy for him. And so Peter and I were going to pick our heels up off the ground.
Was this necessary?
Progression to this movement. Very nice.
Ooh, yes.
Working from side to side.
You know who's appreciating you saying that? My wife, who knows that is not. Who knows that is not true.
You gotta wear the badge, right? The Peloton badge.
Girl, how long are we supposed to do
So we're
this?
here for 30 seconds. We're gonna fast forward. This is like this is a fake 30 seconds. You're gonna set your dumbbells down. We're gonna go into our last and final movement, a hollow hold. So back is completely flat on the mat. It's so flat that even an ant couldn't crawl underneath you. So we're gonna pick our left foot up. Nice. You can tuck your hands underneath your booty. Right heels come off the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders lift off the mat. The higher your feet, the easier this will be. The lower your heel to the ground, the more challenging this will be. And we're gonna hold this. We're gonna light our campfire. We're gonna hold this for 30
How you
seconds.
doing, start today? Walk up. How you feeling?
Don't we have a commercial?
I want one of those milkshakes. No one was Why wasn't I offered the milkshake?
The milkshake's sitting
For 3, for 2, and 1. Sit it up, everybody. Great job.
I think I'm stuck.
How do you feel?
I actually feel really good. That's right?
good.
It's like
I
we did
need that.
something.
I
Hopefully
know.
you did it with us as well. Thank you so much.
I hope we got another milkshake.
Our workout partners, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
And if you're feeling a little extra lazy, we've got a workout you can do from the comfort of your couch. Here to show us how it's done, trainer Vicky Justice.
The point of this workout is that it can be done by anyone, anywhere, anytime. It's a few minutes long, and it makes you feel just so good in just a few minutes.
What's the first workout?
So the first exercise, we are going to...
I want to do whatever you're doing.
Sorry. Well,
She's not working out on the floor.
So, Vicky, you were saying, what's the first one?
We got to lay on our side.
Okay.
Yes. So, for the first exercise...
I'm following her around everywhere. Like,
well,
you let her go.
Sorry.
Laughing is also good for your abs.
That's true.
Okay. So for the first exercise, Al, you want to be careful with your head.
Okay.
We are going to do side leg raises. So staying with your core tight, you're going to raise your leg up just a bit, not too high, come back down. So this works your glute medius, which is the upper outer part of your booty, and your TFL.
Well, this is medius.
This is, and really and truly, if we're watching something on TV, you can almost just do this while it passes the time.
Okay.
Exactly.
How many times should we do this?
Like 12 to 20 reps. It just depends on your own fitness level, but you don't have to go too high.
Okay. What's another lower body one, Vicky?
Another lower body one is a clamshell. So you want to put your legs together like this, keeping your heels together. You're going to open your knee up like this, back down. You should feel this one in your glute maximus.
Some producers are going to lose their job over this segment.
Okay. Well,
some producer didn't make you wear one size too small.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's move on to the upper body. How about we move on to the upper body?
Okay, upper body, we're going to be seated so we can, you guys can come up on the couch.
Oh, okay.
Everybody up.
We can be more mature about this.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, Miss Vicky.
Sorry, Vicky.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with robot arms. So you're going to put your arms up like this. Make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. And all you're going to do is bring your arms like this and up. Very easy.
Kind of like those cats you see in the Chinese restaurant.
Oh,
yes. It has a new name.
Exactly.
But this is great for your shoulders, for your mobility, for your upper body.
And honestly, I feel it.
And how many times do you do this one?
Same thing, like 15 to 20 times. And this is great because you can do this at your desk when you're at work. Just, I mean, your coworkers might be like.
And how about a good core exercise?
Core exercise, we're going to do some lean back marches. You want to lean back just a little bit until you feel your abs engage. Okay. You're going to bring one knee up and switch.
This is good. And again, if you're watching, let's say, a 30-minute show, you can get all of these
Exactly.
in.
And these are so easy that you don't really have to think about them that much. You just
honestly, if you're watching TV a couple times a week or whatever you're doing, and you could do this and get this in,
Vicky,
it's not bad.
You. And I want to apologize formally for my friend Al.
And that's all for this episode of Start Today. Don't forget, scan the QR code to sign up for our newsletter. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Today All Day. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.